God. Crashed right into the city.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Independence Day?
April 30th?
I don't know. Got me.
That's right.
I'm not good with history.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
You know, now that I think about it, I wonder how much reach the Patriots have internationally.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it
Jack,
works.
let me explain how the birds and the bees work,
But
right?
we have
So,
no heirs,
when a
no
man and a
legacy.
woman love each other very much,
We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out.
right, the Super Baby program.
What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Right.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that.
So,
Triumph over the
has anybody ever
Patriots
told you you're batshit crazy?
and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
We have a subtitle!
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still
Oh, hi,
here.
GW.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can we hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Wait,
Cut the
but
crap. If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All of this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down
God damn it,
social
air conditioning,
progress
why are you
and
turning on
reduce
now?
the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated.
So,
Nobody is right.
so you think your
Not even
world's gonna be
natural
better?
Selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
But what will my life be without funny cat videos?
And what to pass on?
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
You know,
In this
personas
era
and
of
stuff.
ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
God, you guys are being
Don't
dicks
think
about
you'll
this.
Find anything though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashion, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even
Oh,
have the
God.
right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual.
And that scares
Too
you.
much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you use.
So this
to
is all
struggle
fancy
with.
talk.
Now,
This is just you saying you don't want to lose control.
Guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
So this whole thing was just to prove you still had control over everything?
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Oh, I thought it was special for getting the picture-in-picture. Damn, they did it too.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Again, why are you telling him all this? Where does that fit in?
There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do
Jesus.
nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, Take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed.
And what happens to Raiden then?
Jack the Ripper? Will it be Solidus, the Patriots' creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Okay, but what happens to Raiden after the exercise is closed?
My son.
That's what I want to know.
My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
But you are my dad. What is
I
happening?
claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier
Oh,
in the army
he's
of the
adopted.
devil.
Okay, all right. I missed that detail
I
somehow.
am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
What if I do kill you?
It's time.
It's
we were
just the
both free.
Patriots' plan. God damn it. There is no good answer here. So fuck it, I guess we'll do it.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
Which would make sense since they had to contact him. You know, posing as Colonel and Rose. Oh boy.
Brace yourself.
I don't want to do this. This is just a bad idea. Oh god, this camera. Oh god. Alright. Oh, 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 fuck.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck. Couldn't get away fast enough. Alright. I just need to go for, like, quick slashes. Hit and run. Hit and run. Or run and get hit. Get out of here. Do I still have... I do still have rations, okay.
Let's go.
No, those are missiles. You can't block missiles. So noted. Whoa. And then I fell off and died. Patriots lose. Alright. Alright. Now I'm just assuming... Yeah. Break his guard. Nope. I said break his guard. What I meant was get kicked in the face. Whoa. Ah, fuck. This sword is really weird to control, like... Like, it doesn't really feel, like, intuitive, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Oh. Go yo. And it's hard to tell, like, where I'm actually slashing on him. Whoa! Easy there, Dr. Octopus. Come on. Whoop, nope. Not this time. Whoop. God damn it. See, it's so awkward. Like, I can't, like, rapidly slash, it feels like. Or at least not while... Here, I got him a couple times. Nope. I wonder if I could... No, fuck. See, and then I end up... Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Ow. Bastard. Nope. See,
What's wrong with you?
this feels so weird. Like, how are you supposed to... And I'm thinking, like, is first person the answer? No. Sweet moves there, Solidus. Whoop. Good try. Nope. Whoop. Oh, no, you don't. And he's always blocking now. I can't... I can't block him, it looks like. Will you get up? Nope. Yeah, I gotta be right on him to counter him after he does things. Like there. Nope, too slow. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't feel like... It feels awkward, slash. Nope. I just gotta hit and run for now. That's all I can do. Whoop. Come on, do a thing. Yeah. Yeah, you did a thing, and I couldn't... I don't know how much of this is just me sucking, and how much is just, you know, like, the sword controls being a little awkward. Come on, do a thing. Open yourself up. Yeah. Okay, now what? No, don't tell me that. Oh god, no. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back the fuck up here. What's happening?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it.
Oh my god, her eyes.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just
Oh, damn.
weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And the weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
But I don't... Why are we fighting? Stop. Why isn't there, like, an option for me to just say, dude, no, let's not do this. Oh, God. Stop, drop, roll. Okay, so I can block him.
Let's go.
Nope. Ow. Alright, there. There, Patriots. I did your thing. I'm not happy about it, but I did it. God damn it. These trophy names, man. Sorry, didn't catch that. Damn. Alright, your simulation was a success. God damn it.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
The point is what you do.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much faith you are willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can
And we got a lot of words to find meaning behind.
your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I mean, it would be cool if it was like some kind of cyber ninja with a sword who had his own spin-off game. That was awesome.
But everything you
Or so I've heard.
about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories.
We'll call you John the Terror.
It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Jake the Roper. How about that?
By the way, what is that?
My body armor? My sword? Oh, my dog tags. Oh, yeah.
Dog tags.
What name? Dragon? Oh my god, that's the name I entered!
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Oh, that is so cool! Oh, I didn't get to look at the other stuff, but... Oh my god. Does nobody notice the guy with the giant sword on his background?
I know.
Or on his background, on his back.
Inherited freedom from all those who fought for it.
I can't talk anymore. This game's fried my brain.
To spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it.
Or her, I don't know.
As long
Could be
as you
whichever.
keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I wonder if Olga's kid's gonna be a big plot point later.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity.
So that means it has the identities in it.
Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
So once you can crack it,
I get it.
You can
Analyze
find
the
out.
code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
look, leave the other Metal Gear games to me, okay? I'm pretty sure the next one is 4, which is Guns of the Patriots, so that's probably when we're going after them. I mean next chronologically, not next one I'm gonna play, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm going in release order. Oh, real Rose? Raiden, careful, you've been betrayed before. Yeah, oh, the hell with it. Have a happy ending, bro. You earned it.
Snake?
Snake? Snake! Oh, there's Otacon's new parrot.
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh,
Was I ever really talking to you at any point in this game?
yeah.
Oh, I feel the heartbeat.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
But no, really, this is bugging me though. What was it really the AI the entire time? Really? That was true too? Are you telling me that was true too? I thought the AI was making that up.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
It wasn't an anniversary.
That's it.
I knew it. It was something like that. Well, not anniversary strictly speaking, but close. Mystery has been solved.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The
Whoa,
genes
whoa.
aren't the only thing you pass on.
Was that the game, or was that my
to our DNA. It's
copy
up
of
to
the
us
game
to
being
teach
weird?
that to our children
What kind of things?
about the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Again, you guys can't see it, but I have a pretty dorky grin on my face right now. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, Ryan. I suppose you've earned a little bit of happiness after all the fucked up shit that's been happening lately. You've earned it. And that's Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm sorry. First off, let me say, what the fuck? What is, oh my god, this ending. Everything that's been happening towards the end is just so Mei Ling? Back up, when was Mei Ling ever in this? No, what? Stop, back up. No, she was not in this. Was she? Is she going to be an Easter egg at the end? Oh, god damn it. Did I spoil the Easter egg for this? The post-credits? But anyways. Wow, this game did not hold back at the end. Holy shit. It just... punch to the gut after punch to the gut. Just... oh, Emma's dead. Oh, the virus didn't work. Oh, Olga's a traitor. Oh, you're a child soldier. Oh, nothing is fucking real. Oh, the Patriots are behind everything. Just... non freaking stop. And wow, so I'm guessing the rest of the Metal Gear games are going to be about the Patriots coming. Okay, here's the thing. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the next chronologically, as far as I know, and that's going to be taking down the Patriots, I would think. You know, based on the name. And... oh wait, no. What about Rising? Shit, I don't know that one. Okay, well, in terms of mainline, 4 is the next one. That's gonna be about taking down the Patriots. I think the other games, it's my prediction, I don't know. I don't know specifics about plots, okay? The only specific plot I know is that Metal Gear Solid 3 is about how Boss became Big Boss. That's all I know. So I think the other games are going to be about explaining the Patriots' rise to power, if that makes sense. That's what I think it's going to be. But yeah, this game. Oh man. Okay, so I'm trying to put my thoughts together on this. I think I liked the story of the first one better, just because it was simpler and not so head-screwy, I guess. If that makes sense. And as far as I know, there isn't an alternate ending in this game, like the first one, where you can either leave with Meryl or Otacon, which Meryl is the canon ending, but whatever. That's a discussion for another time. But as far as I know, there isn't an alternate ending, so this is it. Of course, I could be wrong. But I like the story in the first one a little bit better, just because of its simplicity. It's simplicity, but it's complexity at the same time, if that makes sense. But I definitely like the gameplay in this one better. I think this took everything from the first one and refined it. Made it better. Best way I could put it is it gave you more options. Like, you could hang off the ledge to sneak by a guard, you could trank a guard, you could hold a guard hostage. There's so much you can do in this game compared to the first one. I like that. They definitely improved on this. I think it looks good. I think, well, oh, okay, maybe it looks good isn't exactly the right thing to say in an HD port, but I think that mainly in the terms of like the animations and stuff, because that's something an HD port's not gonna fix. I think it looks good. I like the music, sort of. I mean, I think the boss theme in this one was a little better than the first one. Maybe I was just sick of hearing the first one after a while, since it was used for literally every boss, but whatever. Just friggin', I gotta say, I did like this game more than the first one overall. Cat, why are you doing this? Now, I've heard, because you know my favorite thing about the... Cat, stop. My favorite thing about the Metal Gear games so far has been the stealth. The action is give or take. I will say the combat and stuff worked better in this game than the first one. Maybe that's just because of the lock-on button, if nothing else. Oh wait, the poster models! Konami eyes! I found them! I found Konami eyes. But anyways, I don't know why I was so obsessed with that. It's just a neat little Easter egg. But from what I've heard from Metal Gear Solid 3, the stealth is like perfected in that game, I guess, because you got camouflage and stuff. And go over there. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 3. I've heard a couple of different people say that it's their favorite in the series. And then I've heard people say Metal Gear Solid 4 is 20 hours of movies. So that's going to be an interesting one to do eventually. Really, I think the two games in this series I'm looking forward to playing the most are 3 for its stealth and Rising for its action. Because I've seen gameplay footage of Rising, not too much. I didn't want to spoil myself too much. I've seen like the fight against Metal Gear Ray and the fight against Monsoon. That's all I've watched. I swear to God, but just from seeing that, I'm like drooling at the mouth. I'm like, oh, this looks so good. Oh man, I want to play this. Because it's by Platinum, and Platinum makes such good games like Bayonetta and stuff. I can't wait to get to those two. And which is good, because what's next? The one I'm looking forward to for the stealth, so can't wait to see that. And you know what? Now that I think about it, is it me? Now that I think about this game as a whole, is it me, or does this game feel a little shorter than the first one? Like, it doesn't feel like you do as much in this game. I don't know. I have no idea how it actually compares. Okay, credits are over. Do we get... Yep, more story.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA.
We can leave behind pigeons.
Music, literature, and movies. What we've
And
seen,
games.
heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may
Like
not
squirrels.
be forever, but we still have the
I knew
responsibility
it.
to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Alright, good way to bookend it. Because this game really, I think, like, the theme of the first game was fighting your destiny. Oh.
It's me. I've finished going over that disc. Did you find the Patriots list? Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
Whoa.
When did it happen?
Well,
When
about
Arsenal...
100 years
what-
ago.
Oh my god, they really are all AI. They really are all AI now. Okay, about 12 hours for this playthrough. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I don't get a code. Oh, yep, there it is. Elephant. Big and awkward and not very good at stealth. Yeah, that describes me. New item? Digital camera. Yeah. Oh yeah, didn't I pick that up in the... Yeah, I picked that up in the plant too, and I never used it. In the plant episode. Didn't I? But I got it though, didn't I? Am I crazy? Alright. It's probably like really neat Easter eggs you can get with that, but... Oh, you know what it is? I know now. This is the camera you can use to save your pictures on your file, so they don't reset. I get you. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the first game was about like a general Cold War theme and about fighting your destiny, I guess, as like the central story theme. And this one's, I would say the central story theme is passing the torch. If I had to pick a theme for this. Oh, look at that. Nice. What's missions? I'm curious. And oh, a little bonus where I just go through the options and see what's what. And this is... the game freezing? What's happening here? Shit. Shit, I broke it. Well, this is... I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this. This has been Dragon Eye 13. Stay tuned. Oh, God. What have I done?